let's start coverage of the sixth day of Russia-Ukraine war. Firstly, we have two updates for you from Kiev, Ukrainian capital, and Kharkiv, second largest city of Ukraine. I reported about the movement of a Russian convoy, a huge military convoy, which was on its way towards Kiev last night. We reported that. We showed pictures. What is the latest on this movement of that convoy? And Kharkiv was under immense pressure. Russians were closing in on Kharkiv. Some updates for you. And secondly, viewers, EU seems to be splitting over provision of fighter jets to Ukraine. EU announced that it would arm Ukraine with fighter jets. Ukrainian Air Force confirmed a few hours ago, but now splits are emerging in EU. Thirdly, at least 70 Ukrainian soldiers have been killed in Russian shelling on a military base. And lastly, a video clip for you showing how Russian forces in Ukraine are showing restraint. Firstly, viewers, I reported about the movement of a huge Russian convoy towards Kiev, Ukrainian capital. The convoy is still on its way. Satellite images shared just a few minutes ago reveal that now it's a 16-mile long military convoy. 16-mile long military convoy with all types of weaponry. APCs, tanks, artillery pieces, air defense systems, fuel tankers, all types of vehicles are part of this convoy. You can see picture on your screen of this 16-mile long Russian military convoy, which is still on its way. It is advancing towards Kiev, Ukrainian capital. Kiev is under Ukrainian control, but Russians are moving in on Kiev from different directions, from Gostomel side and from western side as well. This convoy could be a game changer. Russians have huge military strength. Russia-Ukraine cannot be compared in terms of military power, in terms of manpower, in terms of firepower. Russians are not committing their entire strength so far. They are pulling a few punches, no doubt about that. Now it seems that they want to use force, what they have, to capture Kiev. Secondly, Kharkiv, the center of shelling, artillery strikes. Last night in the morning, we saw pictures, videos from Kharkiv, second largest city of Ukraine. Here, some civilian infrastructure is being targeted. Civilian residential areas have been targeted. Last night, we reported about it's claimed that allegedly Russian forces are using cluster bombs and Smerch rockets, but civilian infrastructure is being targeted. We have a video clip for you from Kharkiv in which a government building in the center of Kharkiv city was targeted. It seems that a rocket fell in front of the building. Was the aftermath of this strike on this government building in the center of Kharkiv city by Russian forces. Then other news stories.
Просто пиздец, я по-другому не могу сказать. Посмотрите на это.
Просто ёбнешься.
Блядь, я в ахуе просто. Тут везде все повыносило, доски валяются. Вон машина взорвалась.
Secondly, viewers, European Union seems to be splitting over its announcement to provide Ukraine with fighter jets. We saw announcement from the EU 48 hours ago that it would arm Ukraine with fighter jets. Then Ukrainian Air Force a few hours ago said in a statement that it would receive 70 fighter jets from EU countries. Ukrainian Air Force said that Bulgaria would provide 16 MiG-29, 14 Su-25. Poland would provide 28 MiG-29 and Slovakia would provide 12 MiG-29. That was said by Ukrainian Air Force a few hours ago. What happened after that? Two countries refused to supply Ukraine with these fighter jets. Firstly, Slovakia. Minister of Defense of Slovakia, Jaroslav Vad, has refused. He has confirmed that Slovakia is not providing fighter jets to Ukraine. Slovakia shares border with Ukraine. Secondly, Bulgarian Prime Minister Kirill Petkov has also confirmed that Bulgaria is not providing fighter jets to Ukraine, though other types of military assistance is being given to Ukraine. So two countries have refused to provide fighter jets to Ukraine. Poland shares border with Ukraine. It was being said that these 70 fighter jets would be stationed in Poland. If you remember, in a previous video 24 hours ago, I raised some questions about this deployment of EU fighter jets to Ukraine or to a neighboring country of Ukraine. I said it would lead to expansion of this war, and the places where these fighter jets will be deployed could be attacked by Russia. Now it seems that small countries like Slovakia and Bulgaria, they do not want to be drawn into this war openly, though they are supporting Ukraine financially. Humanitarian assistance is also being provided by them, and some military equipment too. But they do not want to send their fighter jets to Ukraine. We'll update you in coming hours about that. Thirdly, viewers, at least 70 Ukrainian soldiers have been killed in Russian shelling on a military base. The military base is situated in Okhtyrka. Okhtyrka is situated to the west of Kharkiv. It's between Kiev and Kharkiv. It's close to Kharkiv. Here, Russian shelling has cost the lives of 70 Ukrainian soldiers. Ukrainian government has confirmed, Sumy regional government has confirmed the death of at least 70 Ukrainian soldiers in this Russian attack on this airbase, military base. Lastly, viewers, we have a video clip for you of the movement of a Russian convoy in Ukraine. This video clip shows how restrained Russians are in Ukraine. You would see in the video that they are making way for passing cars. They are stopping their convoy, letting the cars pass as well, civilian cars. So they are not behaving as occupiers in Ukraine because they have long-term plans here. That is why they don't want civilians to turn against them. We saw videos of Ukrainian civilians stopping Russian tanks, but Russian soldiers did not reciprocate, did not use force. They showed restraint. Watch this clip of showing the movement of a Russian convoy in Ukraine. You can clearly see that the convoy is making way for passing civilian cars. I think for watching.